Hello dear nursing students, welcome to Nursing Next Live. This is Priyadarshini, your mastermind faculty. Today I have come up with an interesting information for you all. So since your plan MSc 5.0 is live, it is very crucial for you to know how to utilize the plan to the maximal extent to accelerate your success journey. Right, so here we go, we have our Accelerate to MSc Nursing entrance examination success with the 90 days formula integrating with your plan MSc 5.0. In this video, I'll be detailedly telling you like how to utilize plan MSc 5.0 so effectively within this 3 months to achieve your success journey. Why I'm launching this video right now? Yes, it is a very important question which you have to note, because every year in the month of June and July, especially in the second week of your June and in the month of July, your MSc entrance examination will be starting and it will be, the announcements will be coming forward. So it is very important, you have to start the preparation from today to achieve the success to advance your career in the field of nursing by doing your master's in nursing degree. Doing a master's in nursing degree is an easy task, but where you're doing matters so much, right? You have to do in a very prestigious and well-reputed college, which may give a very good appearance on your CV, right? So today we are going to see the 90-day strategy of how to approach your MSc entrance examination with a maximal utilization of your plan MSc 5.0. Yes, as you all know, always we NNL team always stick to these 4 components. That is your read, practice, recall, and revise. Yes, in this plan also we have the same comprehensive approach in order to make your preparation journey so effective, right? So let's, before going into the strategy of 90 days, it is very essential like what is inside the plan. So I'll give you a small exploration about what is inside the plan, then we will go inside this 90-day strategy, right? So first is your conceptual learning. In order to build a strong foundation from the basic to advanced subjects, it is very essential. The most essential part is your conceptual learning. So what are all the things you're getting in conceptual learning in your plan MSc 5.0 is, the first is we have 200 plus high yield topic synopsis. Like we are completely revising, we are crucially analyzing the exam pattern with the in-depth understanding of the exam pattern. We have come up with a list of high yield topics which is probably asked in the examination. Based upon that, we have curated 200 plus topics of high yield synopsis, which is going to help you in the preparation journey. So these are concise form of content where you're going to cover large content in the small time, right? Next, we have mastermind lectures. By analyzing the subject-wise analysis and weightage, we have come up with a conclusion like, other than your major subjects, like the minor subjects which includes your nursing research, nursing education and management, plays a vital role in this MSc entrance examination. So we have an exclusive mastermind lectures of these 3 subjects to make your preparation in a better way, right? So these are the things you're getting in learning, followed by your conceptual practice. So obviously, you know, like when the learning is so strengthened, obviously when you want to enter into any competitive examination, the most important thing is your practice. Without practice, you cannot approach any kind of competitive examination with a confidence, right? So we have an extensive number of tests in order to make your success journey abrupt in this short period of time. So we have the practice test, which includes your 4,000 MCQs and IBQs. Each and every synopsis is integrated with the MCQs and IBQs. As you all know, your MCQs is your multiple choice questions and IBQs is your image-based questions. So in MCQs, each and MCQ has 4 options, and these 4 options, including the correct answer, will be having a rational. So reading one MCQs is going to give you the content of 4 contents, right? So it is very important to practice with the MCQs. And we also have image-based questions which may be possibly asked in your examination. Next, we have 20 plus practice tests. Each and every practice test is integrated with the university-specific pattern. For example, the practice test will be in the AIIMS exam pattern, in the JICMER exam pattern, in the RUHS pattern, in the RAC pattern. So all the important exams patterns will be followed in these practice tests, and it is definitely going to be a very good very good opportunity for you to crack the examination. Next is 20 plus special tests we have, where we are going to have moderate to advanced level of questions in order to strengthen your preparation. Next, we have 20 plus mock tests, which is also going to mimic your real-time exam pattern with the same timing and same number of questions to practice yourself so confidently to approach the examination. Next is your recall. In recall part, it is also a very crucial part in which you're going to sustain what you learned and you're going to apply that in your examination. So it is very important to analyze. In all the competitive examination, it is very important to analyze the previous year papers. What is the pattern of questions? What is the pattern of answers? So what are the subjects they have given more weightage? So it is very important to analyze those things. To have the better analyzation of that, we are going to give you 20 plus previous year papers. Okay, those are updated papers which have their correct answer and their scientific rationale well explained. So which is going to help you in your preparation journey, right? So by means you can analyze what are the questions may possibly come or what are the subjects they have given more weightage, and you have a real-time practice towards those tests also. Then we have 200 plus golden points. They are concise golden points, which is going to help you in retaining your knowledge so effectively. Next, we have 400 plus subject-wise tables. These are concise tables, which is also concentrating on the high-yield topics, which is going to strengthen your preparation journey. Next is 60 plus concept maps. These are advanced kind of learning modules which we are using, or advanced kind of learning aids we are giving. We are not just giving you pages of book and asking you to study, but in turn, we are giving concise synopsis, concise tables, and different learning module, which includes your concept maps for the good retention of your content in your mind, right? So which is going to definitely mark in your success. Next, we have the revision part. As you all know, revision is the most important out of all the part. Revision is the most important part, right? So here we have an extensive, good amount of revision strategies and revision modules, which is going to strengthen your preparation as well as which is going to give a good go to your exam. So the first is National Pre-MSc Grant Test, which will be conducted in the last month of which will be conducted in the last month before your examination, to analyze yourself, the areas of improvement, to analyze your strength and weakness, and everything will be done through that test. So it is not only the test is conducted. After the test is conducted, we are going to have this error magnet test and discussion sessions. So we are going to analyze the paper in which of the areas the student needs additional knowledge or they need to boost their knowledge. In such cases, we are going to come up with a test and discussion session where you need an additional guidance in those topics. We are going to teach you those topics also in addition. Next, we have 25 plus hours of expert-led revision golden points. So this is very important, like for all the major subjects, like for all the subjects, we are going to come up with the revision videos where there are high-yield important golden points which are going to be discussed by the in-house subject experts so that you will have a better learning approach. Next, we have the 13 plus comprehensive subject assessment test, which is going to be a key for your preparation journey in the revision aspect, where you're going to approach the 13 plus comprehensive subject assessment test, and you're going to start the preparation so so here we have this 13 plus comprehensive subject assessment test, which is going to strengthen your preparation to the greater extent, as well as here we are going to cover all the subjects so that you will have an idea about all the basic to advanced subjects. Next, we have 50 plus hours of video and discussion. Once the CSAT is completed, we have the test and discussion for all the 100 MCQs. We are having this test and discussion videos where each and every MCQs will be explained by our subject experts for the better retention and better understanding of the concepts. Right. Next, followed by your 10 plus probable question and answer discussion sessions, which is already Next, we have 10 plus probable question and answer discussion session, which is a very, very important concern in your revision series, where you're going to have monthly probable question and answer discussion with me, that is Priyadarshini, your batch mentor for Plan MSc, and also we are going to have special sessions with Miss Sabina ma'am, with Chitra ma'am, and Priyanka ma'am, so that you will have a very wide understanding of the concepts from the mastermind faculties. Next, we have 14 plus question and answer discussion videos where where approximately we have 600 MCQs which are discussed, which is going to strengthen your learning journey as well. Next, we have 6+ live doubt sessions where I will be you will be putting forward all your doubts in the exam preparation journey, and I will be clearing you all the doubts which is coming to your mind in a very scientific manner. Yes, this is all about the outline of Plan MSc, what is available inside Plan MSc 5.0. Now we are getting into the strategy, like your 90-day strategy, like within how to utilize this 3 months to get the success in your MSc entrance examination, right? Next. Additionally, we have an important bonus contents. This is also very important, which includes your dissertation to publication. First is dissertation to publication, where you're going to taught about how to frame a problem statement, how to conduct a research study. Once the research study is conducted, how to publish the article, everything will be taught by our expert, Dr. 𝗃𝗧𝗏 Chatterjee, who is a very comprehensive teacher in the field of your research. Next is exclusive IPR sessions, which includes your intellectual property right and how to develop a product or how to do a copywriting or how to apply for the patenting. It's none other than me, it's Priyadarshini, and I'm already a patent holder, so I will be a good person for you to teach about these intellectual property rights. Right. Next, we have this 3-month strategy plan video, yes, obviously, and career guidance sessions after you complete your MSc Nursing degree. What are the opportunities you have? What are the career advancements, or what are the best careers you can choose after completing your MSc degree? Those informations will be given to you. And we also have NNL VSL pack, where the high-yield procedure videos will be there for your better understanding of the concepts. So now, let's go into the 90-day strategy of how to succeed and how to utilize this 90 days for your success in your entrance examination of your MSc. Right. So here, first is paper analysis. With all the previous papers, when coming to an analysis, we have noted that, as we all know, medical surgical nursing will play a vital role. Right. Among 100%, 14.3%. Okay, 14.3% of questions is from your medical surgical nursing, followed by other subject has equal weightage. But here the most important thing you have to notice, community has 9.5, obstructives have 9.5%, child health has 9.5%, followed by your mental health has 9.5%. These are all common in all the exam patterns. But you have to understand one more thing, like your nursing research, 9.5%, like the major subjects, the minor subjects, which includes your nursing research, nursing management, and education, is also having an equal weightage like your major subjects. So, as you all know, like all these major subjects will be covered by most of the students. They will be answering the questions by most of the students. Here, when you concentrate on these minor subjects where the weightage is given more, the success is more when comparing to other people who is preparing, right? So you are also concentrating on the minor subjects, you are well practicing the questions of minor subjects, so you can reduce your negative marking, and you can also improve the chance of success in the examination by concentrating on this minor subjects. So the plan is crucially concentrating on your minor subjects as well, which will definitely fetch you the success. Next. So next, here comes our strategy. Okay, your 90 days preparation strategy with the best utilization of your Plan MSc 5.0. Okay, so first we are categorizing this 90 days into 30-30-30 rule. The 30 days of conceptual learning and practice. Like first 30 days you will be doing this conceptual learning and practice. The next 30 days you will be using for the recall and strategic reinforcement of your content. And the last 30 days where you go for a full-length revision and followed by your exam readiness, right? So where in this last 30 days you will be confident enough to approach the examination, and you're going to definitely secure the seat in AIIMS or JICMER or wherever, pan-Indian prestigious nursing colleges, you're going to secure your seat by clearing your MSc entrance examination. So that confidence you will be getting in the last 30 days, right? So let's see one by one. First is your conceptual learning practice. So what you have to do with Plan MSc 5.0 in this first 30 days. Okay. So which includes like why we are utilizing this conceptual learning, as I said you, to build a strong foundation for all the basic subjects, right? So first is your synopsis. As I said you earlier, we have the synopsis part and we have the mastermind lectures. Each and every synopsis is integrated with your MCQs and IBQs, right? So the plan, the 90-day strategy is concentrating that every day, starting from the day 1 to day 90, every day we recommend you to spare at least 5 to 6 hours for the preparation for your entrance examination to fetch your success, right? So every day 5 to 6 hours is crucial for you to prepare for your MSc entrance examination with the utilization of your plan MSc 5.0, right? So taking into that mind, first is every day you have to read the synopsis. You have to spare at least 3 hours, okay? You have to spare 3 hours in the synopsis. Okay, you have to spare 3 hours in the synopsis, which means your target is for every day you should able to complete at least 6 synopsis per day. Okay, for this first 30 days, your target is you have to. So every day your concentration is on 6 synopsis per day. Each synopsis is going to take 20 to 30 minutes, which is approximately you're going to spare 180 minutes or 3 hours per day in completing the synopsis in order to make a strong foundation about all subjects. Okay, these synopsis, as I said you earlier, it is a high yield topic synopsis which was curated by our experts. Next, after completing this synopsis, after completing 6 synopsis per day, you have to practice 100 MCQs. For practicing 100 MCQs, approximately you need 90 minutes or 1.5 hours. You're going to practice 90 MCQs, which in turn, at the end of 30 days, you can able to complete 3000 MCQs as per our plan. Right. Next, we are coming to the mastermind lectures. Every day, we recommend you to watch 1.5 hours of mastermind lectures, which includes your nursing management, education and research, so that at the end of first 30 days, you're going to complete the 40 hours of lectures. So which is going to be a very, very important part. So once again, let me tell you, in the first 30 days, we are going to completely concentrate on the learning aspect in order to build a strong foundation. And also integrating with it, we are going to do practice also, right? So first is your concentration is you have to complete 60 synopsis per day, which is going to take you like 2.5 to 3 hours per day, and followed by completing your synopsis, you're going to practice 100 MCQs per day, and followed by you're going to watch 1.5 hours of lecture of your mastermind lectures. So by the end, you can able to complete, by the end of 1 to 30 days, you can able to complete 200 synopsis, 3000 plus MCQs you will be practicing, and 40 plus hours of lectures also will be completed, where you build a strong foundation for the learning aspects. So it is very important, like, it will be easy, like per day I have to do 6 only. But if you do 6 only, the lump sum of 200 will be completed at the end of 30 days. So it is very important, it is very important to be consistent and sticking to the timetable for reaching your success, definitely, right? So it is very important you should be consistent with the approach. You have to strictly follow this rule or strictly adhere to this timetable to reach your success, definitely, right? Next, okay. Next we have recall and strategic reinforcement. In this you have, like, we are going to, in this area we are going to concentrate on your various tests, various practice tests, which is going to strengthen your preparation journey and which is going to give you the confidence to approach the exam so effectively, right? So first is, every day in the 31 to 60 days, what you're going to do is, first is, for 3 hours, every day you're going to spare 3 hours for the practice sessions. We have 60 plus practice tests, special tests and mock tests. So you're going to practice all these tests within this 30 days, right? So how to do it? First is, every day you're going to spend 3 hours, that is 180 minutes, which includes every day you can practice 2 tests. Either a practice test, either 1 practice test or 1 mock test, 1 special test and 1 mock test. Like that you can categorize yourself based upon your priority. So what you have to do is, every day you're going to practice 2 tests, which is going to contain 90 to 100 MCQs, right? At the end of 30 days, you can able to complete 60 tests, a very good amount of tests to practice, and you should not see it as a 60 test. At the end, you're practicing around 5,400 to 6,000 MCQs. Already in the first month, already in the first 30 days, you have practiced around 4,000 MCQs. And again, you're practicing around 6,000 MCQs in the practice phase. Almost 10,000, a good lump sum amount of MCQs you have practiced before going to your examination. Right? So it is very important. The next point is, it is not like once you complete the practice of the MCQs, you are just like that, you're living. After that, we are also giving you a planned time in order to approach, like in order to analyze the questions. So once you attempt 2 tests, sit and review the paper again. So every paper is going to have your rational, your scientific rational for the correct answer, including the distractors. You're going to sit and analyze your performance. And you're going to watch, like wherever the areas you made mistakes or wherever the doubts you had, you're going to note it, and everything you're going to do in this 2 hours. Okay, you have to spare at least 2 hours in order to review and analyze your paper. Like, what is your strength? What is your weakness? In this subject, I am so strengthened. In this subject, whatever questions are coming in the examination, I could approach it so effectively. So for that analysis, you have to spend 2 hours per day in this next 30 days, so that you can complete the review of all the 60 tests in this period, right? So followed by, you're going to have a live probable question and answer discussion sessions. Every month you're going to have 2 sessions, one with me and one with the special faculties. Okay, special sessions by the special faculties. So that you're going to have like approximately 2 hours per day. Okay, 2 hours in the month you will be consolidating for this probable question and answer discussion test. Next is watch and learn videos. We already have this probable question and answer videos which you're going to watch. Like approximately 14 videos we have, which is integrated with 600 MCQs. Whenever you have this time, you can spend 1 or half an hour to 1 hour, and you can watch this probable question and answer videos. Next, we have daily quick recap. That is at least 30 to 40 minutes we request you to spend in reviewing 60 golden points per day. At the end of 30 days, you will be completing the 2,000 plus golden points. So hereby you are completing your successful recall and strategic reinforcement journey. First is, anyway, this is the most important part when comparing to all the part, that is, you have to definitely practice. You have to definitely spare 3 hours, which in turn every day you will be attempting 2 tests. Okay, 2 tests. At the end of 30 days, you can complete the 60 test series. Okay, 60 test series, which is a very good amount, which in turn you're going to complete 5,400 to 6,000 MCQs in this journey. Then followed by, you're not just applying for the test, doing the test and leaving it. You are sitting and analyzing what are the correct answer, what are the wrong answers, and what are the answers what are the rationals for the distractors. Everything you're sitting and learning. Followed by, you're watching the probable question and live probable. You're attending the probable question and answer videos by the batch mentors and special faculties, and followed by you're watching the probable question and answer videos, which is already preloaded. And at last, golden points chanting, also your listening, that is also preloaded, right? So this is on your recall and strategic reinforcement. Next, we have full-length revision and exam readiness. This is the last phase and the most important phase, right? So in the last 30 days, in the 90-day strategic plan, in the last 30 days, what is your plan? Here where you are completely going to do the revision, and you're going to retain all the knowledges, and you're getting ready to approach your entrance examination, right? So only few days will be there for the success journey, right? So first is your high yield table reviews. As I said, we have 400 plus high yield tables. Every day we request you to spend 30 minutes for the high yield table, so that you can able to complete 400 high yield tables within the last 30 days. Here you have to understand, these high yield tables are not going to be very big one or very big explanations. It is not like that. They are very concise tables. So just once you see the table, you can retain the knowledge, you can retain the memory based things easily for your preparation, right? So you are going to, already you learnt all the important concepts. Here you are just going to retain those things by reviewing these tables. So every day we request you to spare 30 minutes in reviewing these tables. And followed by, same way you give 30 minutes for the concept maps. Like integrating tables and concept maps, you do your preparation. Like so consolidatedly, 1 hour you will be utilizing to review the tables and concept maps, so that at the end of 30 days you can able to complete the prescribed amount of concept maps and tables which is given in the plan. Followed by golden point revision. So it is also a very important point. Like this golden point, each and every golden point will be explained in a scientific manner by our subject experts, where these are the most important and most high yield golden points, which is going to be a golden opportunity to learn things with the subject experts. So these will strengthen your preparation so much and definitely create a pathway for your success, right? So it is very important to watch this preloaded 25 hours of your expert-led golden point discussion sessions. Every day we request you to spare 1 hour. In the last 30 days, we request you to spare at least 1 hour in watching this golden point review videos. Okay. Next, so at the end of 30 days, you can able to complete 30 hours, where you can able to complete all the 25 plus hours of your golden point review videos, right? So once this golden point revision is completed, we are going to start with this comprehensive subject assessment test. A very, very important test series, which means each and every major subjects we have the test series. These test series questions are compiled with the high yield topics, the most important topics, which are probably asked in your nursing competitive examinations. So these 13 tests will be your decider and game changer in your preparation journey, right? So what happened? You have to utilize 90 minutes timing for the test. So this test, for every alternative day you will be having, okay, every alternative day, like one day you will be having test, one day you will be on leave, like one day you will be practicing other things, which is in the practice, which is in the revision part, right? So what is happening? Your CSAT is completed. Okay, your CSAT every day you are sparing 90 minutes in the alternative days, and you have completing this 13 test series. At the end, what is the output? You're going to complete 1350 MCQs, which is practiced, right? A very, very important thing. So once the CSAT is completed, we are not just leaving you as such. So since I said you all the CSAT questions are most important and high yield and most probably asked in the examinations, we are going to have a test and discussion recorded videos of the CSAT. Okay, the test and discussion recorded videos of the CSAT, which is 50 plus hours by our exclusive subject experts, right? So for this, we request you to spend 120 minutes per day. Okay, 120 minutes per day. You have to sit and you have to watch these videos. Like for example, why I'm keeping on reinforcing that to watch these videos is, as I said, you CSAT is having all the important high yield content, right? High yield topics, MCQs. So it is very important for you to understand these things, to retain it better knowledge, and when you practice or when you watch these videos in this last 30 days, it will give better retention in your mind, and it is very easy for you to approach the examination also. So it is very important to watch these test and discussion videos definitely in your revision journey, right? So by giving 120 minutes in alternative days, you can able to complete all the 50 hours of explanation videos of your MCQs, which is integrated with your CSAT. Next, we have this National Pre-MSc Grant Test. Yes, your National Pre-MSc Grant Test will be conducted once the announcement of each and every important nursing colleges is coming. For example, tentatively June 14 is the date of your AIIMS MSc entrance examination. Before that, you will be having this Grant MSc mock test. So followed by this Grant MSc mock test, you're going to have this error magnet test and discussion series, where the MCQ, the test is conducted in a in pan-India manner, right? So we are going to analyze the test, where are the students are writing the answers so correctly, in which are the areas the students are not answering properly, where we are going to find the strength and weakness of the concepts, and we are going to come up with a test and discussion video based upon that, where your doubts, everything will be clear based upon the test. So that will be happening in your last month. So this is not only going to happen for AIIMS, for all the major important colleges which is coming up with an announcement, we will be having that real-time practice test in order to mimic that test, right? At last, we have this live probable question and answer discussion. In the last month, every week you will be having a live probable question and answer discussion videos with me in order to strengthen your preparation to the greater extent to achieve your success, right? So this is all about your 90-day strategies with Plan MSc 5.0. It is very important to understand the thing, what is inside the plan, how I'm going to plan the timing. Everything is very important. So everything was given detailedly in this video, so it is very helpful for you. And I have another important concept which is very important and where we people always make mistakes. Okay, so I am going to tell you the time management and exam strategies. Ma'am, why are you might have a question like, ma'am, why do you want to tell this at this time? You can tell us this in the last 30 days, right? No. So, since from the day one, you're starting to practice the MCQs, it is very important to know about time management from day one. So here, in this process, in this whole 90 days, every day we are integrating the learning with the practice test. So once in the practice phase itself, you have to learn the time management so that you will be well trained to approach the examination. That's why it is very crucial for you to learn about this time management in the beginning itself. That's why I placed this session here, right? So the time management and exam strategies for a MSc Nursing entrance examination, now we are going to discuss. First is time allocation strategy. So this is as per your AIIMS Nursing, AIIMS MSc entrance pattern. Okay, AIIMS MSc entrance pattern, which includes the total duration of 90 minutes for 90 questions is your pattern of your AIIMS MSc entrance examination. And what you have to do is, here we are going to crucially analyze what is the time you are going to give for each and every MCQs. So when you are gradually putting 90 MCQs for 90 minutes, obviously it is 1 minute for each question. But you have to understand each and every question does not need 1 minute. Some questions you can solve even in 30 seconds or 40 seconds or 20 seconds, memory-based questions. So like probably you have to give 50 to 60 seconds per question in your examination. Okay, probably your prescribed timing is like you have to give 50 to 60 seconds for one question. Okay, so revision buffer, okay, always get ready with 10 to 15 minutes at the last to review the paper completely. Okay, like you have to check the marked answers whether it is correct or not. It is not like completely going and distracting the answers. You're just going to review it whether it is correct or not. Okay. Next. So breakthrough suggestions. These are breakthrough suggestions. In first 30 minutes, what you have to do is you have to solve all the 45. This is a kind of approximation, right? Like 45 easy MCQs you have to approach in the first 30 minutes. Like all the memory-based questions, like which needs an instant answer. You can come up with the instant answer and it is very easy for you. You can approach all these questions, right? In the next 30 minutes, what you're going to do is you're going to attempt the moderate to difficult questions. Okay, this is one of the most important breakthrough aspect, which is approved by most of the competitive exam winners, right? In first 30 minutes, you're going to solve 40 easy MCQs, which does not need any critical thinking or any problem-solving capability. It needs only your memory-based questions. And it is most important for you to know that your MSc entrance examination, when comparing to the application-based questions, the memory-based questions are more. So this is also very important to remember. So obviously you can able to approach 45 easy MCQs in the first 30 minutes. So the next 30 minutes you are sparing it for 30 moderate MCQs, moderate to difficult MCQs, where it needs some critical thinking and analysis, right? At the last 15 to 20 minutes, what you're going to do, you're going to solve all the 15, like the rest of the 15 tricky MCQs, which needs a standard analysis, critical thinking, and problem analysis. Those kind of questions you're going to attempt in last 15 minutes. And it is very important to know that your AIIMS entrance examination, MSc entrance examination, is also having negative marking. So you have to answer so wisely, right? So next is prioritization technique. The prioritization technique, which I was already discussed with you in the first 30 minutes, the fact-based, okay, the fact-based and memory-based questions you will be attempting. Okay, skipping the difficult question, mark it for the review and go to the next question. Completely review the paper from 1 to 90 questions in this first 30 minutes, and whichever the questions you can attempt with the memory, you can attempt it. The rest questions, mark it as a review and come back. Once you're marking it as a review, you are coming to the second pass. In second pass, you're going to attempt this moderate to difficult MCQs. Okay, once you're using this statistics or calculation or research-based question or application-based question, clinical scenario-based questions, these questions you have to attempt in this next 30 minutes. And followed by, in the last third phase, you are going to revisit the skipped questions. Like the most tricky questions which you left, if you have any important, like if you can analyze or if you can take a calculated risk, you can approach these questions at the last. Okay, next is tracking lengthy and tricky questions. How to track your lengthy and tricky questions? First is eliminating the wrong options, which is very important component. Like you have to quickly remove the extreme statements or contradictory statements. That is rejecting the distractors wisely. Rejecting the distractors wisely, like which are all the concepts, which are all the, like after reading the question, which are all the options, which is none away, which is interacting to that questions. None away there is a correlation with the question. Those distractors you have to delete immediately. Okay, look for the keywords. While approaching the competitive examination, this is one of the most important point you have to note, that is, when you approach a question, you should not shallowly read the question. You have to watch for all the qualifiers. Like for example, if in the question they are asking the not factor or expect factor, the most common, the least common, everything you have to analyze. These are termed as your qualifiers, which is very important. So competitive exams play with these words, play with these qualifiers. They will ask like this like so and so question. The question will be framed as like it is going to ask the positive impact. At last they will put just only one word, not factor or except factor, and they will ask the negative aspect. So it is very important to attentively read the question properly, right? So that is looking for keywords, like the qualifiers, which includes most appropriate, first priority nursing action, immediately what will you do. So these are the qualifiers that you have to look in the question paper. Next is use logical guessing. If you are unsure to eliminate and go with the best choice, use your logical thing. Like you are reading all the subjects from basic to advanced subjects. Use your logical technique to analyze that is it is having correlation with the other subject, integrating the concepts with the other subjects and other aspects, right? Next is avoid overthinking. Once you stuck in a question, no need to sit on this question, just mark it as a review and go to the next question. Because you just have an amount of 50 to 60 seconds for each and every question. It is not necessary to stuck in one question and waste your time, right? Next is, what are the rapid answering acts? First is, read the question first. First you have to read the question. Certain people will read the option, which is going to ultimately a waste of time, right? First you have to read the question, then you have to read the options. Okay, so which is going to save a lot of time in your examination. So don't get stuck on one question. When you get stuck, when you cannot, like in some questions will test your patience, like something which is going to test your patience, like some questions you know the answer but you cannot come up with the choice, but you cannot reject the distractors and you cannot select the appropriate one. These questions, what they will do, they will consume more amount of time, right? So you should not stuck in those questions. You have to skip. It is a competitive examination. You have to use things so wisely, so critically. You have to analyze things. Then you have to move forward. It is not like sitting on one question. That one question is not a decider. There are some other questions where you're going to get a mark instead of sitting and wasting time on that one question, right? So mark for review and return later. Okay, whenever you see some questions which you're going to stuck or which is very tricky, you're going to mark it for a review, and always spare the last 10 to 15 minutes to recheck the paper and to attempt this tricky questions. It is not like you have to definitely attempt those questions. You can give a try with a calculated risk, right? Next. Smart exam day execution. First is you have to start with the confidence. Even from the day one you are starting to do a practice test, you have to follow these approaches so that it will be very easy for you to attempt the actual examination. So start with the confidence, be very confident, be very well motivated, and attempt the examination. Answer all the direct questions in the first go, right? Next is time checking every 20 to 30 minutes. Since the time management is very important, every 20 to 30 minutes, you have to keep a track of your time and number of questions you have attempted, right? Next is maintaining composure. If you're stuck in a question, take a deep breath and move to the next question. Do not waste your time in that particular question. So attempt all questions. If there is no negative marks, you have to attempt it, but in this case, you have negative mark. You have 1/3 of negative marks in your AIIMS and MSc entrance examination. So it is not essential that you have to attempt all the 90 MCQs. Your target is, this is a classical thing which I want to express. The target is when the paper is for 90 marks, your target is you have to attempt 65 to 70 MCQs in order to reduce your negative marking, right? So you're going to attempt 65 to 70 MCQs. So this will be your target. Don't target that you have to attempt all the MCQs. There will be 15 to 20 MCQs which is going to be very tricky and very tough, where you need a very rational understanding of that concept, right? So always remember, like you remember a borderline for the number of questions you have to attempt. Next is how to minimize negative marking, the most important thing and the most needed thing. The first is eliminating wrong options, eliminating the distractors which is nowhere, interaction with the questions, you're going to eliminate those things. And 50-50 rule. If 2 option remains, okay, so here is a question and you have 4 options, A, B, C, D, right? So among 100%, A has 25% of correctness, B has 25% of correctness, C has 25% of correctness, and D has 25% of correctness. In this, what is 50-50 rule is, what is 50-50 rule is, like if I able to eliminate 2 options, which is not going to be the correct answer. So I'm eliminating B and C, which is not at all going to be the correct answer. I have a confusion between A and B. So the chance of getting correctness will be 50, from 25 it is changing to 50. 50-50, it will be changing to 50-50. So you have to use your critical thinking and analytical skills where it is very essential to attempt a competitive examination. So by that you can choose either option A or B is the correct answer. Option A or D is the correct answer. So this is called as 50-50 rule. Like you're eliminating the 25% options, like you're coming up with a conclusion with only 2 options. So that is 50-50 rule. Next is avoid blind guessing. In competitive examination, everyone is coming with a good preparation. Everyone is having a lot of strategical skills before attempting the examination. So never ever do any kind of blind guessings which is going to attract more amount of negative marking, right? Answer confident questions first. So when you see memory-based questions or very confident about the answer, you are going to attempt it in the first attempt, right? Should not waste time on those aspects. Next, we have used the last 10 to 15 minutes to review and recheck the paper. Very important point. That's why I'm repeating it again and again. Next is watch for traps. Like I was telling you, you have to watch for the qualifiers, the important distracting terminologies which is present in the question. So you have to thoroughly read the question. So always, never, only, not, except factor. So these kind of questions, you have to watch it carefully. Then practice with mock tests. Here how the plan MSc is standing so high, where we are going to have 60 plus practice tests, and at the end of the plan MSc pipe, when you're completing this study journey, you're going to complete around 12 to 15,000 MCQs. Okay, like 12,000 to 15,000 MCQs you will be ending up with the practice. So here where the plan MSc is standing like a king, so in order to reduce the negative marking, practice is very, very crucial, right? So this is very important thing. So I have discussed all the important strategies which is required for you to clear your MSc entrance examination. And we have been, basically we explored the plan MSc 5.0, and followed by we have discussed the 90-day strategy of how to utilize the plan properly. Yes, your success is inevitable. Stay consistent and trust the process. So since if you're watching this video, ultimately you have subscribed the plan MSc 5.0 and you're looking for the strategy how I should utilize the plan. So now till like in this second you have started your success journey. So all the very best for your examination. It is very important to follow all the rules and regulations. It is very important to follow all the strategies which I was explaining to you. And to stay connected with me, this is my Instagram page. You can stay connected with me. If you have any doubts or any queries, you can contact me directly. Okay, so this is my Instagram page. And you can scan the QR code also to connect with me. And thanks for watching. And why are you waiting? Just subscribe Plan MSc 5.0 and start your success journey. Thank you.